Skippyjon Jones' Snow What by Judy Schachner. Skippyjon Jones' Snow What. Skippyjon Jones loved to play in the snow with his sisters, Jezebel, Jujubee, and Jilly Boo. And this melted his mama's heart faster than a bowl full of butter on a hot beach. "Come on in, Mittens Kittens," called Mama Junebug Jones. "Time for some catnip cocoa." "With marshmallows?" begged the girls. "And ice cubes," said Skippy. "Don't need ice cubes, Mr. Pillow," said Mama, "but we will need to pick out a book." "Snow White," gushed the girls. "It's our favorite fuzzy tale." "Fuzzy tail, schmuzzy tail," declared the baby kitty boy. "I don't like that story," he said, making a disgusting face, and he stomped off to his room carrying a tray of ice cubes. "Listen here, grumpy gums," said Mama, following close behind. "Your sisters have listened to your favorite books without even once giving me one of those looks. So come have your cocoa and do what's right. Who knows, Snugglebug, you might love the tale of Snow White." "Nuh-uh," said Skippy. "I don't think so." "Suit yourself, Tater Tot," said Mama Junebug, "but you don't know what you're missing." Oh, Skippy knew what he was missing all right, and was bouncing on his big boy bed. "Oh, I'm Skippyjon Jones, and I know what I'm missing. A fuzzy white cat, a prince, and some kissing." "Yuck," said Skippy, wiping his mouth with the back of his paw. Then he popped over to his mirror, and using his very best Spanish accent, he said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the handsomest chihuahua of all?" "Why, it's you, Senor Skippy," replied the chihuahua in the Esperijo. "And the bravest," declared the kitty boy as he prepared for a long journey into his closet. And then, as always, he began to sing in a may soft voice. "Oh, my name is Skippy, Skippito for Skito, and I know an old fuzzy Tito. It's got plenty of fights, but no one wears tights, and that's the best part, Miss Amigos." Back on the couch, Junebug had begun reading to the girls. Once upon a pillow sat a beautiful cat princess. Her fur was white as snow, her eyes were black as coal, and her whiskers were as full as... "My tummy," added Jujubee, burping. "That was a good story," said the sisters, running off to play. But that wasn't the end of the story for Skippyjon Jones. It was just the beginning as he stepped into his closet. And into a deep, dark forest. He hadn't even gone 4 paws before his tail puffed out. "Don't be such a scaredy cat," chided a fox from behind a tree. "I'm not a scaredy cat," hissed the Gabito. "I'm a Skippito for Skito, the great sword fighter." "Of course you are," snickered the fox, "and I'm a chihuahua." Skippito gave him a look that would freeze a frigo, and then he took off toward a light in the distance. Over the river and through the woods, 7 small amigos opened the door to their cozy little cottage and sniffed. "Something is not right, dudes," said the first. "Some dog has been chewing my zapito," said the second. "And licking my leche," said the third. "And sitting on my silla," said the fourth. "And tossing my palito," said the fifth. "And gnawing on my hasito," added the sixth. "And sleeping in my cama," declared the seventh. "Not in your bed," exclaimed all the doggies. "That stinks, dude." Stinky or not, indeed someone was sleeping in the bed. But it wasn't a dog, it was Skippito, hooted the Pachitos, piling on top of their amigo. "Las Chicamingos," exclaimed the Gatito. "What are you doing here?" "We've come to free naive Quay," explained Pescato Tito, the smallest of the ones. "Snow who?" said the Gato. "Not Snow who, dude," replied Tomatillo. "Snow what?" Talk of Knave Q whipped the puppies into a frenzy of froth, chanting, "Snow White, Snow White, Snowito has been cursed by a wicked witchito. She sleeps in the cube till she's kissed by a dude, so pucker up, Pooch, and some smoochito." "I am not kissing nobody," declared Skippyjo. "Not tonight," said all the puppies. But Michimanda. After a tail wagging and whisker washing, every pup fell fast asleep dreaming of Snow What. Every pup except Skippyjo. Her fur is as white as the snow. Snore, snore. Her eyes were as black as the coal. Snore, snore. Her nose is as pink as the peony. She's such a beautiful lady. Drool. At the first bark of dawn, the Pachos were up and out in search of the frozen Princhita. "But why is she frozen?" said Skippyjo. "Because, woof, Don Tobago, she's hot." "See," said Pescato Tito, "and the wicked Bruja is not." Hot or not, the tiny troop would trudge through thicket and thorn for Nove Qui, and nothing was going to stop them. Not even a sleeping dragon, but it stopped Skippyjo. He fainted. "He's out cold, dudes," whispered Tio Leo. "Bunino," barked Burrito. And then all the puppies prepared their amigo for the grand rescue. First they dressed him, then they blessed him. Skachitas, salitas, sausages, and peaches, rumble tummy in the dragon's den, one little dog with the strength of 10. Skachitas, skalachitas, sausages, and peaches. One more time. And there's the dragon. As Skippyjo woke up, he not only smelled the sausage, but he looked like one, too. "That's right, they're tight," scolded Pescato Tito, "and any prince who's ever rescued a Princhita has had to wear them." But who's doing that?" says Skippyjo, scratching his head. "Dude," howled the doggies in disbelief. "You are." Then suddenly a potential poof of panic poofed out Skippyjo's tail and popped his pantaloons. "Stand back," warned Bertito. Then quicker than you can say snails, scales, and humpback whales, Skippyjo rocketed up over the waking dragon. "Arr, arr!" roared the dragon with a snort of flame. The Pachitos loaded their slingshots with skachitas and aimed straight for the dragon's furry boca. "While we distract, it's time to act," shouted his amigos from far below. "Do your part and melt her heart," barked Tomalito, covering his corazon with his paws. "When put to the test, your besitos are best," woofed Don Diego as he took aim. And quicker than you can say Bon Conquesto, Skippyjo landed right next to the Cubito di Helio and the frozen Princhata. She was a beauty all right, but the Puchato was in no mood for a smoochato. So at the top of his itty-bitty lungs he shouted, "Snow What, wake up!" Nerve Quay heard nothing, but it scared the living fire right out of El Dragon, and he flew away. Now nada stood in the way of saving the princess, except the ice and a pair of fuzzy lips. "Dude, just kiss the cube," begged Pescato Tito again. And so he did. Back in their room, Jujubee, Jezebel, and Jilly Boo were busy playing their own version of Snow White when they saw their brother walk by with an ice cube stuck to his nose. "He's been licking ice cubes again," said Jujubee, shaking her head. "Yep," said Jilly Boo, "he likes ice." "Uh-huh," added Jezebel. "Ice is nice." Mama Junebug Jones was doing a crossword puzzle at the table when her kitty boy crawled into her lap and buried his face in her warm, soft neck. "Whoa," said Mama. "Some little squeegee has a cold, wet nose." "Snow what?" said Skippy. "What?" said Mama. "I love you." "Snow what, Thumbkin?" asked Mama. "What?" said Skippy. "You just melted your Mama's heart." At bedtime, the Jones girls overheard their brother bouncing on his big boy bed, saying, "Oh, I'm Skippyjon Jones, the bravest of knights, but when I save a princess, I will not wear tights." "What princess?" asked Jujubee, running into his room. "Snow what?" replied the kitty boy, bouncing higher. "Snow what?" inquired Jillyboo. "He means Snow White," I reasoned Jezebel. "Snow I didn't," declared Skippy. "I said—" "Good night," called Mama from down the hall. Skippy said good night. Skippyjon Jones, Snow White, by Judy Schachner.